Well, welcome to P. I am telling you know how it is. So updating from, we are now have got 3 leagues now in PSS: F1, F2, and obviously F3. And a lot of drivers in F3 will have moved down from F2. So like constructors. And he's coming down to F3 because obviously F1 we've had a lot more drivers come in, obviously time trials, etc. Obviously with the applications of people wanting to race for this wonderful server league, however you want to call it. But no, we are here. This is the first round of VITESSE, and yeah, it's currently good. Obviously, it's a wet quali. So yeah, we are going to enjoy this, and we are going to be part of another great season. You know, some great names in here like Lily White, Ginger Ninja, some familiar names that's coming out from F2, and you know, it's going to be close to see who actually wins the constructors this season. So bear with me just a minute, everyone. I just gotta link this into the chat so people can stream. So watch the stream. Sorry. Right. So obviously, as you see, you come out on the track onto Godbold, the FNR founder. Well, FNR VITESSE founder, I should say. Right. Right, cool. We are. Right, there we go. Right, forecast. Yeah. Okay, so let's spectate, shall we? So obviously, so far we are spectating Mini Godbold, who's out on his intermediates. Obviously, wet drive, wet track. Could cause a lot of havoc. This could, but yeah, yellow flag in sector 3. Have we had the old someone spin out, have we? But newcomer MWRL Kyle T represents Alfa Romeo. So welcome to PS VITESSE. And a good friend of mine, Dean Eclectic. Obviously, me and him, we've had a few friendly races here and there, 5 laps. He's a fast driver, and I can see him going far this season. I think he's got a lot of potential. A lot of potential shown, I should say, from him, and hopefully he can carry it out into this brand new. Obviously, another welcome to newcomer as well, Ferry SF, representing Alfa Romeo as well. Partners with MWRL Kyle T. So yeah, we lots of newcomers, and we are looking forward to another great season. Fast lap by Carnifex 1:13.1 in P2, MWRL Kyle T a 1:13.4, and Mini Godbold with a 1:13.6. 14.5 minutes left of the qualifying round. So far, obviously, Carnifex will be in P1, gaining that advantage over other drivers. And out on lap, we have Ginger Ninja 8091, a familiar name in the PS VITESSE league. Obviously, he was part of the F2 last season, obviously now in F3. and I can see him having a good season this season. You know, the last round of last season, you know, he was showing great signs of great racing. And we have Reflection moving to P3 with a 113.4. Alfie Trot 1 moving to P5 with 113.7. But yeah, go back to Ginger Ninja 891. Oh, Ferry now just sneakily gets in to P5 with a 113.7 as well. 13.712. Obviously just getting him just above Alfie Trot. Kyle T has just taken the P1 position for the Austria Grand Prix as it stands. With 113.0, so very quickest time so far. IYG Sender, another newcomer from represented Ferrari, whose team is with Hutala, another familiar name for the PS VITESSE, with a 113.12. And Chizzy moving up with the quickest time, very quick time actually, 112.3, to move him up into P1. Fantastic. That's fast, that. Fastest so far. Utala with 134.8. Oof. Oof. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm sure he'll get a lot faster than that. 12.5 minutes left to go of the qualifying. As I say, like, Ginger Ninja 891 had a lot of potential. He's showing a lot of potential. That last race in Bahrain, he was up there with the top 5, and obviously span out, unfortunately retired as well. So hopefully, you know, it shows a bit of signs for the new season. And they're up PRJT Infinite, everything BDBT. So yeah, he's partners with The Neglected. The Neglected actually have a. Sorry, PRJT Infinite has just snuck into P6 with a 113.6. Just saying, I just come to the Neglected there. He got a 113.9. Lucifer with a 115.3 as well. Leon retired from the session as well. He's representing Red Bull Racing, teammates with Chizzy. There's 11 minutes left to go of the qualifying stages. The qualifying round. Yeah, this season, like I say, PRJT Infinite having a good season as well. You know, coming to the back end of last season, showing a lot of potential of being a great driver. And he just moves into P2 with a 112.4. Not far off P1 with who's Chizzy, so he's now been out 4 laps and on the intermediates, and he's just got into P2. We have 3 now spectating this first round of PS VITESSE in Austria. So welcome to the stream. Nine minutes, 50 seconds left to go. Just Lillywhite 882 left to obviously score a time. Representing McLaren, who's teammates with Ginger Ninja 8091. Came fourth in the Constructors last season in F2. And so he should be a favourite really to be winning the Constructors. No pressure on the lad. He has a lot of potential to win this season, this championship. So I say, obviously, a lot of familiar faces have come down from F2 last season to F3. Obviously, a lot more drivers have joined the league. Unfortunately, he's got a invalidated time lap. 8 minutes 40 seconds left to go. Plenty of time for Lily 82 to get a time. I'm sure he will get something quick out of this. So yeah, 8.5 minutes left to go. Chizzy, as it stands, will be leading in P1 to start the race, with PRGT Infinite 06 in P2. Carnifex, now as it stands, but Mr. Renault will be in P1 to start this race with the 1:12.2. Very close from going from P1 to P4. Actually, yeah. Just under 8 minutes gone. To go, sorry, of the qualifying stages. Majority of our drivers are in the pits at the moment. And Lewis just scored a time of 1:24.0. I'm sure he can get something quicker though, but yeah, he's finally got his time. And Hutala is just stuck into P13 now with a 1:17.1. So under 7 minutes to go of the qualifying until the actual Grand Prix as it begins on the first round of VITESSE. So if you're just tuning in, welcome. As it stands so far, going through Sector 2, Chizzy's on for a faster lap here. Question is, can he beat the time as he's coming up to the line? And he does take the P1 position, 1:11.7, taking that back, that P1 position. Lily White 82 just takes up to P5 with a 1:12.5. So Chizzy also representing Red Bull Racing. Teammates with Leon, who's currently retired from the qualifying stages. 5 minutes 45 seconds left to go with the qualifying round. It's very close with how this race will start off, you know, very close lap times. So Chizzy now enters the pits. 5 minutes to go. Who else is out? Let's view Lily 82, who's representing McLaren. He now enters the pits as well. Let's go back to spectating PRJT Infinite. He's been out for 6 laps now on his intermediate, so he's due to go back into the pits soon, I guess, anyway. Oh, does that nearly span there? But yeah. Four minutes just coming up to just over 4 minutes to go. Yellow flag is sector 2, as you can see on the mini map to the right hand side of your screen. Is Josh on for a good lap? We're going to find out. And 1:17.7, 5 seconds slower than his fastest time. Who else is on pits? Mini Godbold is now into P2. Representing AlphaTauri with a 1:12.1. Up into P2, he will start as it stands on the grid. As he's now as he returned from the pits, obviously, as you see on the left hand side of the screen, he's been on his new tyres for 1 lap. So the stands still, Chizzy is going to be starting the grid in P1. 2 minutes, just under 3 minutes, sorry, to go of the qualifying round. So I wonder how this will turn out. It's going to be very interesting how this turns out. And then he goes, spins into the pit wall a bit as he enters the pits. Reflection taking P2, representing Haas with a 1:12.0. As it stands, this will be your grid, as you see at the left hand side of your screen. Hutala is now retired from this session. He will be starting in P14. So quite close between our drivers tonight in F3 for PS VITESSE. Let's spectate Carnifex for Renault, shall we? Yeah, let's give him a bit of spotlight, shall we? Yeah. A lot of spectators join us now for the start of the season, so welcome. One minute to go left of the qualifying stages. Reflection retired from the session as it stands. Obviously, he's going to be in P2. So it stands Carnifex is coming up to sector 3. What's his time going to be now as he comes up to the line? He's invalidated his time, unfortunately. By the stands, he would have stayed in P4, as he had a 1:12.3 anyway. So obviously he had an invalidated time. Ginger 8091 and Alfie Trot both retired from the session. 3 minutes time remaining for our drivers that's still out on the track. Timer is up, however, so you obviously know the overtime, I guess. But yeah, but if you're just tuning in to watch the Grand Prix, which will be underway soon, please sit back and enjoy. It's going to be a very good race, I can guarantee. And PRG just spins into the wall. Oh my god. Wow. as he just waits for Libre 18 to surpass him there. I think he just spun as well, because on the minimap he ain't moving. Yeah, there he is. He has spun. I wonder what happened there then, because obviously he was zooming past him, and it was him and IYG who went past PRJ Infinite, I think it was, and so don't know what happened there, but in the pits he goes. So as it stands, he will be in P7. PRJ Infinite has just retired now as well, so he'll be in P4. Who else is out on the lap? Who else is out on track now? IYG Sender still out on track as well as Carnifex. I mean, he got bowled. I think Chizzy's out as well. No? Well, I think that's just, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's the end of the qualifying round, so thanks for watching that, and obviously we'll be underway with the Grand Prix soon, so if you want to grab a drink or something, or some snacks, enjoy the race, then obviously this is your time to do so now. Yeah, as we are approaching now, obviously to load into the actual Grand Prix itself. Please predict who do you think will be winning tonight? It'll be interesting to see who does. If you're tuning, we are live now. 3 seconds until we can view our drivers as we get ready to begin the formation lap. And here we go. That was in P1 is Chizzy, P2 Reflection, P3 Mini Godbowl, P4 PRJ Infinite, P5 Carnifex, P6 IYG Sender, P7 Lilywhite 1882, P8 Lucifer, P9 and P10 our Alpha Romeo duo in MWIL Kyle T and Ferry SF, P11 Alpha Trot 1, P12 Chinginja 8091, P13 Deneglectic. You have P14 Hutala and P15 Leon. I see as we start at the start of the Grand Prix, the formation lap. So what's everyone starting out on here? What is everyone starting out? As you see, Shizzy starting out on hards. So Chizzy starting out on the hards, Reflection on his softs, as well as Mini Godbold, Carnifex, Lilywhite 1882, Lucifer, Ferry SF, Alpha Truck 1 and Hutala. Leon also on starting on hards. PRJ Infinite, Sender, Kyle T, Ginger 8091 and D Neglectic all on medium tyres to start the Grand Prix. 4 spectating so far for this race, so welcome to the start, the first round of PS VITESSE in Austria. So yeah, exciting as we're about to start the new season of PS VITESSE. Here we go, as we get ready to start the season of PS VITESSE. Lights out and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to PS VITESSE, the start of the season. Let's go, man. So obviously Chizzy leads as he's in P1. Mini Godbold in P2, Reflection in P3. As we get ready to start the battle of who's going to win this Grand Prix. All got very compact together. Very compact, so hopefully no collisions. Nothing but a safe drive. But Mini Godbold currently is leading the race ahead of Chizzy. And he just goes onto the gravel. Oh dear. Don't know what's happening there, but it's yellow flag for Sector 2 and Sector 3. Not sure what happened there to Mini Godbold, but he's now dropped into P5. Chizzy now takes back the lead as we speak right now. Not sure what happened to Leon. He must have spun out because he's 12 seconds off. Don't know what happened there. I think Utah just spun out there on the map to your right, so you can see he stopped for a minute there. I don't know what happened. But yeah, as we continue the start of round 1. Very close, all the drivers, very compact. Are we going to see some action, some collisions, maybe a spin out? What's going to happen? Sector 2, Sector 3, yellow flag deployed. Not sure why that is. But so far, so good in lap 2 for Reflection. Now lap 3 takes the fastest lap. And Lily White 82 now takes the fastest lap. But so far, so good for Reflection. He's in P1. Still a long way to go yet out of this race. I think we had a penalty awarded for Dina Gates and Leon. Both 3 seconds. Not sure what that is, but we move. Alfie Trot and Ginger seem to be battling here for P8 and P9. What's going to happen here then? So Alfie Trot starts to get away from Ginger 891. Can Ginger just gain a bit of speed and just catch up to that position? But yeah, still quite close, no hefty leads, nothing, but you can see on the map Hutala and Mini Godbold at the back, Leon as well. All 3 drivers just to gain that ground, just to get back within the pack. And they are very close between Lily White 82, Carnifex and Chizzy. Carnifex tries to get away, Lily White taking that P3 position. Very close between the three drivers. Reflection starting to get away, as you see on the right hand side of your screen. And Lily White gets into P2. This is very interesting how this battle for P2 is going to turn out. I think Carnifex is looking to try and he's battling for P3. Is he going to keep that spot? As obviously Lily White 882 is on the inside of this turn. Carnifex keeps position. It's very close to the 2 drivers. As he's on the inside, and Lily White 882 just sneaks past him on the inside, even more on the inside, I should say. What's happened there? What happened to my screen then? Oh Christ! What happened to Carnifex? Has he spun out? Because actually on the map you can see. He's down in P11. I don't know what's happened there, but Reflection still with a decent lead ahead of P2, which is Lily at 1882. Chizzy in P3, PRGT Infinite in P4 with a 3-second time penalty. Ginger 8091 with a 3-second penalty as well. Obviously, as you look to the left hand side of your screen, you can see that for yourselves. So yeah, so decent, interesting start. A very interesting start to the first round in PS test for the F3 division. 3-second time penalty for MWRL Kyle T, who represents Alfa Romeo. Can Lewis to just gain a bit of speed just to catch up to Reflection. Lap 6, by the time it's lap 7. No, sorry, lap 6. What am I about? Apologies there, but no. Very close, as I was saying. You know, it's going to be an interesting race. Ferry's in P5. Just see him gain a few spots there to the left hand side of my screen. Ginger 891 in P6, who's teammates with Lily at 1882. Going to try and gain a bit of speed for that P5 position. Hutalo, who's gained a 3-second time penalty as well. So Leon has gained a bit of ground here. You see he's now into P9. Obviously, himself, Mini Goldbold and Hutalo all at the bottom 3 at the start, the very first lap. Obviously, a few incidents happened. You know, the Mini Goldbold going onto the gravel, and I'm not sure what happened to Hutalo and Leon. I think they both just span out. But obviously, Leon and Mini Goldbold just gaining a bit of ground. Obviously. Then you guys got a 6-second time penalty, you can see on the left hand side of your screen. Ginger 8091 and Kyle T both battling for this P6 position. It's going to be very interesting how this turns out to be. A very tough corner for the overtake. And Ginger 8091 just goes into the wall. Not sure what's happened there, but he's going to be upset about that one. He's in a good battle there with Kyle T. But Lucifer and Kyle T take the advantage of Ginger 891 just going into the wall there. As they start to catch up to Ferry SF, teammates of Kyle T, who's in P5, who obviously is behind PRGT Infinite and Chizzy in P4 and P3. Ferry has got a 3-second time penalty. If you're tuning in, we are live. We have started. This is the first round of the new season for PS VITESSE in F3. Ginger 891 has just gone into P10. Obviously entered the pits, having that crazy incident, just going into the wall there. And now out back he comes. We trot 1 in Alpha Vitari. Teammates of Mini got bold and he's in P10. Obviously he's just put on some mediums, I think, there. Obviously he's 1 lap on his medium, so obviously he has a fresh pair of tyres put on. Okay, so you see on your screen, the right side of your screen, Kyle T and Lisa both gain a bit of ground, even more to catch to P5 and P4, P3. You know, that kind of stage of the race. Piaget Infinite has gone into P3 now. Minigobol with a 3-second time penalty. Is that that's his first penalty? Yes, it is. Piaget Infinite is taking that P3 position, coming up, chasing down Lily White 1882, who's in P2. Reflection is still with a hefty lead though. 10 laps into the Grand Prix, and it's looking strong for Reflection. It really is. The question: how many laps on these tyres for? 9 laps on the softs. Same with Lily White 1882. So, you know, they are due to be entering the pits soon. Ferry entered into P4. Obviously, him and Chizzy are having a little battle there. What's happening here then? Having a little battle. Obviously, Ferry. Chizzy's still on his hards. 9 laps on the hards. Obviously, it depends on the tyre's lifespan as well. So, obviously, majority of drivers are due to enter the pits. Hutala retired from the session. Not sure why that is. Near, but obviously I can't spectate. Obviously I would have shown you. But back to where it was with the P5 battle. Chizzy starting to get, not Chizzy, sorry, Ferry starting to gain on Piaget Infinite. The Reflection again. A virtual safety car, sorry, is now being deployed. So great for some of the drivers that fell behind, to just gain a bit of speed, but gain a bit. It's just their advantage now to try and have a good race, I guess, now, depending on how long the safety car is for. The Dinogletic for a drive-through penalty on speeding under VSC. But yeah, lap 12 we're now on, and we are back to racing. Hashtag hype. Big up design Joe in the comments of the hashtag hype. Yep, hype. A lot of hype within this live stream. Obviously, the first round of PS VITESSE. Obviously, Reflection is still has a hefty advantage. As you can see, he's actually gaining on P14 position, Dinogletic. So yeah, this is very interesting, and Dinogletic newcomer, you know, after the best of starts, to be honest, obviously could potentially be lapped by Reflection. Not the start that he wanted. They show a lot of potential in the private sessions. Obviously, first race. Obviously, still a long way to go. Lap 13 out of 36 in the Grand Prix. Cardiff a 3-second time penalty with multiple warnings. Chizzy and Ferry still battling for P4, P5. You know, this has been ongoing for a while now. A lot of time penalties has now actually been handed out since we last showed you. So we're going to show you that now. As you see, Piaget Infinite with a 9-second time penalty. There's quite a few time penalties actually. Ferry SF with a 6-second time penalty as well. Carnifex 3 seconds, as well as Leon, Kyle, Sender, Minigobot, and Ginger 891. Dinogletic with the most, with the longest amount of time penalty. Of 11 seconds. Minigobot has now got himself another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But don't forget, Dinogletic did have a drive through, so this could be why he's quite far back. from our drivers. Chizzy just strolls into P4. I think Ferry has entered the pits now, as well as Lily White 1882, which puts Piaggio Infinite into P2, obviously, and try and catch Reflection, as he's still currently 8.6 seconds ahead of Piaggio Infinite. Still got a long way to go. You see Lily White on the right side of the map, the orange dot coming out of the pits now on sector 1 to that second corner now. As you see, on the right side, he's now at the pits, as well as Carnifex chases him down. Ferry is in P5 as well now. You can see it on your mini map to your right hand side. So Piaggio Infinite is kind of gaining. Reflection's just got such a hefty lead. He's strolling this, to be honest with you. Lap 15 out of 36, enters 3 second time penalty for the neglected now. 40 seconds worth of time penalties again. Multiple warnings for the lad. Very interesting. Let's go within the drivers now. Let's go in the middle of this race, shall we? Let's go between P7 and those positions. A very close battle this could be. Let's see what this brings us. To show you viewers. I think he's taking back. He's still in P14, so it is quite close. They are gaining on Lily White 1882, but I do see Lily White 1882 gaining a few positions. Obviously, don't forget, Reflection has still yet to enter the pits. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, his tyres are on a lifespan of 14 laps at the moment so far. I'm not sure how long his tyres have got left. Lap 15, he's now on. Yeah. He's out into the pits actually as we speak right now. I was saying he was due to go in the pits, and Piaggio Infinite is now currently in P1 with a 9 second time penalty. Don't forget, Chizzy chasing him down. Josh, 15 seconds. He's been in these mediums now for 15 laps. Ginger's at 18.1 has been given a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings as well. Chizzy has also got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Sorry. 15 laps. He's been on his hards. Obviously, mediums and hards have bigger lifespans than the softs, obviously. But it's still a matter of time until both drivers do enter the pits. Lap 16 we are now on. 20 laps to go of the first round in VITESSE F3. If you're just tuning in, we are in on the Austria Grand Prix. On sector 3 now as Piaggio Infinite in P1, being chased down by Chizzy. Enters lap 17, coming up to obviously on sector 1, the first corner now. Reflection not far off them either, so he's got a bit of ground to make up for now. Lily White 1882 with the fastest lap time so far of the race, who is just on sector 1 right now, coming up to that second corner with Ferry and Carnifex behind him, an MWRL Coyote behind them, an Alfa Romeo teammate of Ferry. Ferry has not long been on his soft for 2 laps now. So Lily White 1882 has put on his mediums. And Reflection has only just put on his mediums. So obviously he's got the longest time span going yet on his tyres. Obviously, fresh pair of tyres. And obviously he's going to be cruising now. As he will be obviously chasing down Chizzy and Piaggio Infinite just to gain that getting back his pole position. And he's got quite a bit of ground to make up yet. 6 seconds behind P1. Chizzy, as you can see, is now in P1. Him and Pierce the Infinite must be having a little battle. Let's have a little look, shall we? It's very close between the two drivers. I'm very interested in how it's going to turn out. IYG Sender has so far got the fastest time in this Grand Prix so far, the fastest lap time. But yeah, Ginger Ninja, Leon, Chizzy and Piaget Infinite all yet to enter the pits. So they've been out for quite a while now. Reflection with for the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Not sure why that is, obviously. I haven't spectated him, so apologies there if you about that. Yeah, we'll just keep it on time for now. As you speak.